Hi, welcome to Eve's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing y'all something that I like to do with my leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. So, you got this big old carcass left over. There's still a lot of good stuff in there. So what we're going to end up doing is making a stock slash broth. So, broth has meat, stock usually uses the bones. We have a combination of both. You're going to have to end up doing a little more skimming this way because it's got a lot of stuff on here. So basically we got leftover turkey carcass, broke everything up. You can put that in the pot, sift that over there, and then we have our aromatic vegetables. So this is an onion. So notice I left the tip on. So what I'm going to do is cut this into quarters because I still want the flavor to get in there. Leaving that tip on is going to help you get everything out later on. Because after we're done cooking this, basically what we're going to end up doing is draining it, and we're going to keep the sauce. So we're going to put this in here. Since we already cooked this, we don't need any fats to dissolve anything. These are carrots. Now, I know most recipes, I said, oh, that's an onion. You know, if your carrot is this big, that's about a medium. If it's this big, that's small. So, you know, recipes, depending on how they say, it says 1 carrot. What's 1 carrot? Go with this. If you have these, use 2. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna cut the tips off real fast. Because this is a stock, basically a broth, you don't have to cut everything up really tiny. We're just gonna cut it up enough to get it into the pot. So even that right there is enough. Don't have to do any more. This one I'm gonna cut a little bit more since it is a little bit bigger. I'm gonna cut it down the middle. I didn't peel them, but I do wash them very well. Same thing, we got stalks here, same thing. Cut it small enough for it to fit in. Don't go crazy, don't stress. 2 celery stalks, put those in. Peppercorns, black, white, whichever you like to use. We like using the gourmet peppercorns, so that's what we're gonna put in there. That is 1 tablespoon. Enough water to cover everything by about 1 inch. Since the bird's already cooked, we don't have to put that much salt. It's not gonna need that much. So we're gonna end up putting about 1 tablespoon. Now we're just gonna let that go, bring it to a slow simmer. Don't need to boil it, but we're gonna do that for about 3 to 4 hours. That's gonna extract all the flavor, all the collagen from the bones, and I'll show you what it looks like after a while. Smells amazing in here, but like I said before, all this stuff that's in here, the only thing that's good is the juice. The bones leached out all the chemical compounds that you're gonna want. The carrots and vegetables, they're all done. Can't really reuse them. Even the meat that's on these bones is pretty much dry and bland. There's no real flavor left to them. You have taken all of that flavor and concentrated it into a juice, which you can now use. I'm gonna empty it out right here. Normally I do this in the sink, but I wanted y'all to be able to see this. Got a colander, this is my clear container, and this is a catch basin in case I spill, which hopefully I won't. So we're just gonna take this pot. Like I said, I did let it cool. I can usually touch really hot stuff, but not that hot. So this has been cooling for a while. We're gonna go ahead and pour it out. Left most of it in the pot, got all the juice out. All the juice is in here. Strain that. So this is what I have left. Got about 4 liters. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna put this in the cooler overnight, let it cool. All of the fat will rise to the surface. It'll be easy for me to skim the fat off, and then I'm gonna package it. If you don't wanna wait for that, you can package it right away. And we'll have the instructions down at the bottom. You can leave it like this, you can use it for about a week. After that, you need to freeze it. If you freeze it, you can use it for up to about 6 months. And we'll have some suggestions on what you can do with it after this. Just remember, here at Eve's Kitchen, we make cooking fun.